Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back. Today is November 13th, 2017 here on a Monday. No video last night. There's only 2 games for the main slate, so it was really pointless to do it. I didn't even play yesterday at all. It wasn't even worth it at all. So anyway, yeah, we are back at it here on a Monday. Really good, nice 9-game slate here for us on Fanduel. A lot of really good high totals out there, and for the most part, all these games are supposed to be close. You got a couple that aren't supposed to, but should be a good night here. Sorry about that. I do have a little bit of a cold, so if I do cough once in a while, I do apologize. But anyway, a little bit of announcement. I don't know how many videos I will be doing here in the next week. Going on vacation here today to LA, so I'll try to do some videos when I'm down there. Like I said, it depends on the Wi-Fi and everything and how busy I am. So, yeah, like I said, the next week or so, videos might be a little scarce. I'm try to get 3 or 4 of them in there in that week for you. We will still be doing premium lineups, but just gonna be hard to be doing videos on the road. So, like I said, if you don't see one on a certain day for some reason, that is why. So. Yeah, like I said, I didn't get to play. Hopefully you guys, did all right. As normal, we are still doing NBA. Last couple days, just been struggling quite a bit, getting in foul trouble, trying to get out of this funk. It's just been sucking quite a bit, to be completely honest. So, I know I'm capable of doing pretty good. I mean, you guys have seen the results and everything. Just gotta get out of this little funk here, and I think it is coming here pretty soon. So, as normal, we'd love to have you guys on NBA. As you see, you don't see the season prices just because we are going to be changing those. Because obviously 350 right now is a little much because we are a month or so into the season. So prices for the season will be coming down a little bit. And NFL is just $30 for the month. No more season, just for the month now. Month price for NBA is $40. You get 3 to 4 lineups per day on the main slate. To get in on our lineups, check out our website there at knamafia.net. We'll have step-by-step instruction for you guys to get in on our lineups. As normal, we do post our lineups on Twitter, so we'll have to have a Twitter to access our lineups. If you have any questions or anything like that, we have an answer box on our website. Just hit us a question, and we'll help you as much as we can. So I think that is it for all the talk and all the blobbers. So let's get into what you guys are here for. Let's go look at this 9-game slate. So we got Sacramento and Washington, 210 total in Washington by 11. Hesitant on this game, as we know Washington should blow them out. Let's go look at the DVPs here. So Sacramento is 20th against point guards, 5th against shooting guards, 14th against small forwards, 29th and 25th against center. So looks like that's where they struggle. So right away, I'm going to point out this right here, this 29th against power forwards. And let's go look and see who we got there. We got Markieff Morris. Like I said, he's still kind of on a minutes limit, but he does pretty good in his minutes. Let's go see here. Like I said, he's not playing big minutes, but it looks like he can capitalize. He's 5,400, though, which kind of sucks a little bit. Wish he was around 48, 49, but he has a really good matchup, as I just showed you. Sacramento's ranked 29th against the power forward position, so who knows, maybe in limited minutes he can get you 25, 26. That's not too bad. Obviously, he doesn't have big upside because of his minutes, but if you're looking for maybe a cash game option, it's hard to say that about Morris, but maybe get you, like I said, 23, 24, maybe 25 around that area in limited minutes. I don't mind it. So that is, one little thing you could go to. Let's go look at other spots here on this DVP here. They do struggle against the center, so maybe Marcin or Todd, I don't really like using him. Struggle against point guard. So if you want to put in Wall, that's up to you. But it could be a straight blowout, 11 spreads, so I don't know how much he's really going to play. And then let's go look at Washington DVP. We got 17th against point guard, 19th small forward. 19th shooting guard, 22nd against the small forward, 19th against the power forward, and 6th against the center. So their defense isn't too crazy either. The only bad thing about Sacramento is they don't really have anybody. They've just been using a lot of people. I guess the one guy that you can look at here, since they're ranked 19th against the power forward position, is Zach Randolph, Zebo. As we know, old veteran still gets done pretty good there for Sacramento. He's only 4,900. Gazebo, maybe over Markieff Morris. Had a bad one against New York, only played 19 minutes. But besides that, he's been, for the most part, doing pretty good there. So I'm in there. They did face Washington. He did not play in that game. So, yeah, it's up to you guys if you want to put in Zebo. I don't mind him to get you around 20, 25, 26 maybe. Really high on. Like I said, it's up to you how many Washington guys you like. They all have really good matchups, but that blowout concern it's always big there. Buddy Hield. Washington's not too good against shooting guards. He's been half decent, only $4,500. Another guy, if he gets you 25, you're looking to not too bad there. Otto Porter doesn't have too bad of a matchup. If Carter's out again, Justin Jackson might get you 17 or 18. I don't know if you really need to go there, though, up and down. So, yeah, if I had to pick from this one, I'd probably go relatively cheap. Markieff Morris, if you're not afraid to take 20 minutes and maybe 25, 26 fantasy points. So, like maybe a point and a half per minute if he doesn't get in foul trouble. Or you can go with Zebo, a little bit cheaper, getting you around 27, 28 minutes a game and get you anywhere from 25 to 30 points. Both of them have pretty good matchups against each other. So that is totally up to you. Small forward, not really too into these guys. Like I said, maybe, but I don't like that blowout concern. And then Buddy Hield, though, I really don't mind Buddy Hield. And then not really into these guys here. So don't mind that one, maybe one or two, but that is, like I said, a blowout concern. Anyway, moving on, we got Cleveland and New York. 218 in Cleveland by only 4 against New York. All right, so let's go look at New York. Where are they at? This defense here. We got 14th against point guard, 13th shooting guard, 9th small forward, 17th power forward, and 21st against the center. So right away, 21st against the center, Kevin Love, he comes to mind. And he's been playing half decent as well. They've been really needing him recently. Rose has been out the last couple games. So 62, 29, and 53. He's been playing pretty big minutes. Like I said, they've needed him. And a pretty good matchup for him. So I don't mind Love, 7,500. He's, priced pretty good in a close game. I think he can get you around 45, 50 here again. I really like Love. He can easily hit you around 5.5, 6 times value here tonight. All right. Let's go back to the Knicks. Where else do they struggle? Obviously, LeBron, if you want to put him in there. They're pretty good against small forward, but I don't really care. As we know, he plays small forward / power forward. Small forward and point guard. So I think for Cleveland, I'm looking at LeBron, and then Kevin Love. Don't really want to touch Wade or Smith. I don't really trust those guys. Green, maybe if you like I said, if you want to stay on that hot hand there. He only had 17 against Dallas, so he's been up and down. Maybe they'll need him here. But, Love and LeBron for Cleveland. All right, let's go look at the Cleveland DVP, and it's not good. It's surprisingly – it's not too surprising this year, but not good. 29 against point guard, 23rd shooting guard, 30th against small forward, 10th against power forward, and 4th against the center. So if you do remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but if you remember the beginning of the year, Tim Hardaway was complete trash. He was sucking really bad, getting around 11 to 12 fantasy points, and out of nowhere he scored, I think, 40 or 50. And you know who that was against? Cleveland. So I don't mind going back to Tim Hardaway. He's been looking not too bad. He's still been up and down, but like I said, that Cleveland 55-8 there. So I really don't mind going back to him. And I keep telling you guys, Courtney Lee, he's always a good option. He's not owned at all. And as I just showed you, they're bad against shooting guards. And he hasn't been bad, 24 and 26. Against Cleveland, he had 36.5. So another guy I don't mind. Really, really, really low ownership and a pretty good game. So definitely watch out for that. Here, bad against the point guard. They don't really have a point guard I really care for. Like I said, they're 30th against small forward. Hardaway is playing the small forward position, so that's what I like. And then Lee's as a shooting guard. I don't mind Porzingis. He is going up against Crowder, but I think he can annihilate him. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. So, in this one here, I'm looking at Love. Good matchup there against the center position. Don't mind Porzingis. Not the craziest option, but still, it's Porzingis in New York. He loves playing there. So, should get you around 45 to 50. Really like LeBron if you can get him in there. Hardaway, Courtney Lee, like both of those guys. And that is who I am looking at in that one. So, definitely a couple guys to consider there. All right, we got Atlanta and New Orleans, 217 and New Orleans by 9. All right, so let's go look at Atlanta Hawks. And as you see, they're number 1 worst defense in the entire league. They're not too bad against point guards, but besides that, they just suck. 30th, 26th, 22nd, and 19th. So it's up to you. Like I said, kind of the same thing with that Washington matchup. They're all in really good spots. I still expect Davis and Cousins to do very good here. But it could be a blowout, so definitely watch out for that. But spots here. So Davis and Cousins, they're both in play for sure. Let's go look at his defense here. New Orleans. There they are. They're up there as well. So they're 10th, 15th, 29th, 14, and 24. Surprisingly, they're not good against centers and not good against small forwards. So right away, that brings me to Taurean Prince. Small forward, obviously. Not looking too bad. Like I said, he's one of those guys that gets you around 10, 11 points, might get you around 7, 8 rebounds. And he's been up and down, but I don't mind him. 34.1 last time against the Washington team. That's not too good against small forwards either. So I don't mind Prince, another guy. I don't think he'll be really high owned. I think he can get around 29 to 33 in this one. Don't mind him. A half decent mid-range option there. And surprisingly, like I said, they do struggle against the center, but Dedmon's not an offensive player at all. He's more obviously a rebounding kind of guy. He's been up and down. 400, plays relatively good minutes, might get you double-double here. So that might be an off radar. He might get you 25. The big problem with him is if you did play him, foul trouble against Boogie. So I probably wouldn't touch him. So Cousins, Davis, and it looks like some Taurean Prince here. That's kind of what I'm looking at in this one. So not the craziest game. Like I said, don't like that spread, but there's still, a couple obvious plays there you can play. All right, moving on. Memphis and Milwaukee at 202 total, and Milwaukee by 4. So let's go look at the Memphis Grizzlies defense. As you see there, as expected, they're really good. 3, 7, 11, and 26th against the power forward position. Let's go see. Let me go look here. And, hey, who plays power forward for Milwaukee? For the most part, it's been Giannis. As we know, he plays really anywhere. But anyway, it's Bledsoe, Snell, Middleton, Giannis, and John Henson. So Giannis is Giannis. I don't mind him. Scare me, to be completely honest with you. I don't know if I can afford Giannis in this game. Maybe if you want to go GPP, his ownership should be extremely low. But as I just showed you, their DVP is not good against the power forward position, 26th. So that's interesting quite a bit. So if you want to put him in there, I don't mind him. And like I said, in a GPP, low ownership, he does have his upside, as we know. All right, let's go look at Milwaukee. There they are, Milwaukee. We got 13th, 25th, 6th, 11th, and 27th. So we got 25th against the shooting guard position, and one of the guys I love playing there at the shooting guard position is Tyreke Evans. Price is going up, but, man, this guy has been good, man. 32, 40, and 41. As I just mentioned, they're not too good against defending the shooting guard. And, Memphis has been relying on Tyreke quite a bit. So, yeah, put him in there, 68. Another guy, low ownership for sure in this one. Where else can we target? Obviously, the center position. So if you want to put in Mr. Marc Gasol, another guy, I think it will be low ownership, only 7,600. I know he's been up and down, but it's not too bad of a spot for him. If you get you anywhere 35 to 40, you will definitely take that. So another guy. So out of this one, I'm looking at Marc Gasol. Obviously, some Giannis there and a GPP at low ownership. And I'm looking at Mr. Tyreek Evans in this one. So I think that is it from that one there. So maybe a couple, not my favorite game. All right, moving on. Good one here. Lakers and Phoenix. 227 in Phoenix, only by 1.5. At the Lakers defense. All right, here they are. So surprisingly, they're not too bad. They're not good against the point guard, 24th, 12, 8, 18, and 15. So looks like you can attack the point guard and the power forward position here. This DVP really doesn't matter to me, to be completely honest. With that kind of a total, I mean, shoot, that's a 227 total. So they're about DVP in this game. So Mike James, I don't mind. Maybe gets you 20, 28, 29. I've been picking him quite a bit. Shooting guard, Booker, man, I really don't mind him. Let me see here. Power forward, Marquise Chris. Man, that guy pisses me off, to be completely honest with you. Pick him like 2-3 days in a row to get you like 13 or 14 points. And then, of course, the one day I don't pick the dude, he goes off for 39. So I don't know what to think of Chris. He has a good matchup for the most part. So that is up to you. It's hard to pick, power forward center guys' minutes. So let's go look at the Suns, and they're just terrible. 21, 28, 20, 25, and 17. So that you just pick and choose who you want there for LA. Ball had a heck of a game last time out, youngest player to get a triple-double. KCP, Clarkson. Don't mind some Ingram, Kuzma, Randall. I don't really want to touch Lopez. So, yeah, one of those games, just, definitely pick and choose who you want from that one. Mostly everyone is in play in that game. All right, moving on. Minnesota and Utah, 208 total, and Minnesota by 3. So, bad news for Utah, man. They lost Mr. Eiffel Tower. Rudy Gobert is out 4 to 6 weeks, so that sucks. That hurts their defense dramatically. He's one of the top 5 defensive players, I think, in the entire league. Leads the league in blocks almost every year. So that hurts them a lot. But, that opens up a little bit of opportunities for some other players. So let's go look at the Minnesota defense. DVP-wise, 30th against point guards, 6th against shooting guards, 16th middle of the road against small forwards, 28th against power forwards, and 9th against centers. So looks like you want to target point guards and small forwards in this one. And one guy I really don't mind, and his price is – I personally think his price is going to jump up, and this is a revenge game, Mr. Rubio. As I just mentioned, Minnesota's really bad against point guards. And Rubio, when Rudy went down, man, did he light it up? Almost had a triple-double there, 41.4. I think he might be my number 1 overall point guard here tonight. For sure, I really do like him. Then they weren't too good against the power forward position. Let me go look what they got going on. So they got Favors at the center, which kind of sucks a little bit. I think his ownership will be a little high. I still don't mind Favors. I think his usage is going to have to go up. Recently, he's just been terrible. But played relatively big minutes against Brooklyn, got you 46-4, which came out of nowhere. So I don't mind him here again. I think they'll have him at power forward and center because they got what's his name? Upaya or something like that at the center that will come in for a couple minutes. Upa or whatever his name is come in. So he'll still be playing a couple, some power forward and center. So, but I really like some Rubio for sure. Small forward, the ranked 16th, maybe some Joe Ingles in there. Utah defense. Part pretty good. They're really, really bad against shooting guards. 29th. So Wiggins, low ownership tonight. I don't mind him at all. Power forward, maybe some Gibson had a pretty good game last time out. Cephalosha, if he does start, he's a pretty good defender. You can target Wiggins in this one. So I guess a little bit of Favors, maybe 1 or 2 shares of him. Really, 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 really love Rubio. One of my top options tonight, and then Wiggins has a pretty good matchup for only 6,100. If he gets you, 30 to 32, I will definitely take that. 6,100. I guess the matchup, I mean, he's been a lot better than a $6,100. I mean, that's just a steal deal, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, I don't know why Fanduel put him down to 6,100. Maybe a bad matchup, but I like him here. I like him even more with that $6,100 price tag. So definitely watch that one. All right, we got 3 left, and they're all good ones here. We got Denver and Portland, a 210. And so surprisingly, Portland, the #1 defense, which is crazy. But, another one of those things, kind of like the Lakers, it's a relatively high total, not the craziest total. It is a 210, but the big thing there for me is that spread's only at 1. So throws me off those DVPs just a little bit. As you see there, they're 17th against small forward Wilson Chandler, and don't really like him. But right away, if Gary Harris is out, Will Barton his ownership will be at least 50, 60% in this one. Like I said, only if Gary Harris is out. Because when he was out, Will Barton stepped up, got you 49.3. So 6,100, another guy. I don't mind him. Definitely a cash option with his ownership. As normal, I don't mind Jokic. I don't mind Millsap. As I just showed you, defense says otherwise, but still don't mind the guys. Like I said, it should be a good close game here. Let's go look at the Denver Nuggets' defense. We got 25th against the point guard, so that means Lillard's in play. Not that good against shooting guards, so McCollum. 21st against power forward. Don't really care for that. So I guess Lillard and McCollum is going to be who you want to be targeting here from the Trailblazers for sure. 600 dropped this price. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then don't mind some CJ McCollum. So in this one, like I said, Lillard, don't mind him. McCollum, not too bad, but I would definitely rather go Will Barton for sure if Harris is out. And like I said, Millsap and Jokic, they're there. As I showed you, Portland is #1 against power forward and center. But as I said, that total and that spread kind of, just a little bit. So, yeah, definitely not too bad of a game. All right, Orlando and Golden State. We got a 232 and a come on now, a spread of nothing, 0. That is obviously because of the Steph Curry news. Be a 8 or 9 spread here. See what's going on with Curry. Got quad injury here. It's listed as questionable. So if he can't play, that definitely makes it a little bit closer. But I still think Golden State should annihilate these guys. So anyway, let's go look at the Golden State Warriors defense. 19th against point guards, 1st against the shooting guard, 18th against small forward, 24th and 18th. So 24th against the power forward position, so I don't mind putting in some Aaron Gordon, only 7,300. Oh, shoot, that's Draymond, my bad. All right, there we go. Aaron Gordon, one of those guys I don't think his ownership will be too high. The only thing that kind of sucks is Simmons did play a couple days ago, and he got shut down. So, that hurts a little bit. But Gordon, he's one of those guys, he might get you 24, 25 in a hard matchup, or he might just go town and get you 35 or 40. So that is up to you. DVP is telling you it's not too bad of an option. But as we know, Draymond is a pretty good defender. We know how Golden State runs. So that's, a little – but if Peyton can't play, that his usage should go up. It looks like he's going to be out. So usage will be, relatively high. Let's go look at the Orlando Magic defense. 2nd, 10, 25, 2, and 28. So – for sure, looks like you're going to want to target Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson here. Like I said, if Curry's out, Klay, Durant, and Green, they're all going to have to step up. So just pick and choose who you want from that one there. So this game's a big question mark, but yeah, Klay's Klay. Don't mind putting him in there. Really don't mind some Kevin Durant for sure. And then obviously don't mind Draymond. That all depends on Curry, but you guys should know what to do in this game. It's pretty obvious who to pick there. All right, last but not least, we have Philly and the Clippers, 218, and the Clippers only by 1. So let's go look at the Clippers defense. We got 18, 8, 27, 8, and 13. So 27th against the small forward position, and Gallinari is going to be out once again. Like I said, I don't really keep up on the Phillies' rotation, so I don't know. That's just a projected lineup. So, I mean, I think they've been having him at small forward. I don't mind him, 4,600. I mean, look at those numbers. Those aren't too bad. So if he's at small forward, I don't mind him. If he's at so I think Simmons obviously plays there. So, like I said, I don't know Phillies' rotation. We got Simmons, Reddick, Sarge, Covington. So I guess Simmons just plays everywhere. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So, yeah, Sarge, if he plays small forward, don't mind putting him in there, 25 to 30. Covington, I don't know about that one there against Big Griffin. All right, where is that DPP at? 18th against the point guard, so maybe put in Simmons, I guess, if that's where he's going to be running. Also, maybe some McConnell coming off the bench if Bayless is out again. That's kind of what I'm looking at there. Let's go look at the 76ers defense, and it's pretty good. 26th against the shooting guard, so that's interesting. 20th against the center. All right, so Griffin, I don't mind him. Once again, I know they're pretty good against the power forward, but this should be a good game. So I don't mind Griffin. Jordan could be an interesting option. I know he's going up against Embiid, but could get you maybe 10 points or 17 rebounds or something. Excuse me. Looks like Beverly's out again, so it looks like Lou Williams and Austin Rivers, both of those guys are interesting options. All right, let's see here. Yeah, if he's playing again, I don't mind that. I really don't mind some Rivers. I'd probably have Rivers over Lou Williams, but that's just me personally, just because of lower ownership. And I don't think he's really ready to play, but he has been playing a little bit more minutes, but not doing too good there. So in this one, like I said, don't mind some McConnell coming off the bench there. Lou, don't mind him. I'd rather have Rivers, to be honest with you. Forward, if Sarge is starting a small forward, which he usually does, don't mind putting him in there. Still don't mind some Blake Griffin, obviously Simmons, and don't mind some maybe some Embiid or some Jordan. So, guys, there's some pretty good games out there. So let's try and get a lineup for you. As normal, this is just a rough draft lineup. I'm doing this, about 12 to 13 hours before lock, so a lot of news can happen. So I like Lonzo. I mean, too much of a trap for me. I think this should be a good game. I think they already faced Phoenix. So let me go look and see how he did. Had 54.7 against Phoenix, had almost a triple-double. So, yeah, shoot, why not put him in there against 7,600? Hopefully he doesn't kill me. And then, like I said, I love Rubio. I really do. Shooting guards. I told you I like Booker. I really like Evans' match. Will Barton, I'm going to put him in there. Let's go look at Gary Harris here. It's listed as questionable, so hopefully he's out. So then Will Barton can play a lot more minutes. Man, there's so many guys I like out there. I mean, shoot, Tim Hardaway. That's a good matchup for him. KCP. So let's go. Shoot, man. I mean, you don't even need big guys in this one. You might get one in there. That's all you're going to really need, I guess. So we're going to put it in LeBron. I don't know if I can afford him the way I'm going right now. I really like Prince down there. So that could be interesting. Power forward position. Am I liking? Really don't mind Dario. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I just went straight up. I didn't really have any big guys, but like I said, Wall, that could be a blowout. Lillard, that's a good option if you want to spin up there. But I really like that Ball Rubio combo for sure. Mike James, don't mind the guy. McConnell, not too bad, but that's really all I'm looking there at that point guard position. Shooting guards, really like Booker if you can get him in there. Evans, love the guy. Don't mind Clay, depending on Curry's news. Will Barton, like I said, same thing, but with Gary Harris's news. Wiggins could be a good GPP option. Really good DVP there against Utah. And only 6,100. He can easily get you 30 to 32 down. But as we know, Cleveland's really getting it really bad against the small forward position. And last time he played him, he got over 50 fantasy points. So that's definitely not too bad there. Like I said, don't mind Lou. I probably have Rivers over Lou. Really don't mind some KCP at 4,700. Courtney Lee, don't mind him. Buddy Hield, don't mind him. And I think that's it for small shooting guard. Like I said, Giannis probably be playing power forward quite a bit, and Memphis is not good against the power forward position. So low ownership, I think, from Giannis. I think he can get you easily 55 or 60 in this one at low ownership. LeBron will be easy 40 to 50% owned. And that all depends. Like I said, even with that, even if Curry does play, Durant's still a good option. But I'd probably go LeBron just to, $1,000 more in a closer game. And, they really, really need LeBron. Ingram, don't mind him. Don't mind some Prince. But I think that's really it. So your small forwards aren't too good of a pickings there. Position. Don't mind Davis if you want him. You don't need him. Porzingis, same thing. If Curry's out, then there you go. Don't mind Gordon. Kuzma, not a bad option. Favors could be interesting. Markieff Morris, minutes restriction, but can get you around 25. Randall, like him coming off the bench. Randolph, don't mind him. Dario Saric, really don't mind him at only 4,600. And I think that's mostly it there. And last but not least, we got that center position. You can get Boogie, don't mind him. Don't Towns here, but I don't know if you really need him. Marc Gasol, not too bad of an option there to get you around 33 to 35. Milwaukee bad against centers. Love, probably my favorite center on the slate. I'll probably lock him in there. I love him. I think that's really it there. So I'm looking at Love and probably Marc Gasol, those other guys. So I think that is it. A little bit longer video than normal, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I went a little bit more in depth into the DVP on every single team that was playing tonight. So hopefully it did help you out quite a bit. So I think that is it. If you do like the video, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. We do spend a lot of hours in research for you guys making the videos. So if you like it, leave a thumbs up. Definitely do appreciate it. As normal, if you guys want to get in on our premium, let us know. Like I said, last couple days, not looking too good, but really want to bust out of this funk. Like I said, I know I am capable of doing it, and I think that breaking out of it's coming here pretty quick. So NBA month-to-month price is $40, 3 to 4 lineups per day, usually 2 for me and 2 from Anthony. To get in on our lineups, check out our website at knamafia.net. We'll have instructions for you guys to sign up on our premium lineups. And as normal, you will have to have a Twitter to access our lineups, so definitely keep that in mind. We'll have our website in the comment section. Also, we'll have our Twitter down there. You guys can follow and hit us up on there if you have any questions. So, yeah, I think that is it. As I said, keep in mind, videos are going to be a little scattered this next week. As I said, taking a little trip to LA. So you might get 2 or 3 videos in this next week. I'll try as hard as I can to post videos for you. But as I said, if you don't see videos posted on certain days, then you will know why. So I think that is it. Looks like a good night. Got a couple injuries to look at, but for the most part, not looking too bad. So I think that is it. Hope everyone has a good Monday, and we'll see you guys all on Tuesday.